Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's back. We're to watch some more Filbert content. What is this man going to indulge us with today? What insights will we learn from this piece of shit? Let's have a listen. What an attractive top Filbert is wearing right now. I see.
None of it feels very essential or meaningful. Could it be the next Starfield?
Why is this man obsessed with meaningful games? Why does everything have to be meaningful? To someone as so culturally irrelevant and meaningless as himself, he must find meaning in his games.
Where, yeah, there's a ton to do, but most of the systems and things in the game just aren't really necessary or that interesting, and the game ends up being a bore.
Guy looks so low. He sounds very low energy and looks looks like he's about to fall asleep on the fucking stream.
I don't know. And reviews, which released only 24 hours ago, are all over the place. Like,
yes, Phil, that's what frequently happens with a lot of games, especially the most recently released games. I think that tends to be how the community is, because then you have the professional reviewers versus those of the independent amateur reviewers, and often their agendas are vastly different.
literally, you got people saying this game's a 5 out of 10, it's boring.
5 out of 10 is still an average game. Like, I'd play a 5 out of 10 game. I wouldn't pay like $70 for it, but I'd play it. It's not the worst thing. There has to exist an average game, Filbert. Like, that you cannot have is extremely stellar, amazing games and just endless amounts of shit games. It has to be a nice medium.
It's repetitious. The game isn't good at all. It's wonky. It's janky. It's not polished. And then you got people saying this game is like a 9.5 out of 10, the best open world experience they've ever had in any video game, comparing it to the world of Red Dead Redemption 2.
It depends on your sensibilities. Like, I have no interest in playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I found the first game to be quite just again, it didn't appeal to my sensibilities. It just wasn't my sort of game, and that's perfectly reasonable for some people. It just does not appeal to me. If you're looking for one of those, sort of, I suppose I would compare Crimson Desert to like sort of a Elden Ring situation, then if you like that sort of thing, then that's what appeals to you. It doesn't have to be bad, bro. Like, Jesus.
So yeah, who knows? And I think this is one of these unique opportunities where, because I'm a variety
streamer, I do all sorts of games. I do all of them badly, but I'm a variety streamer, which means that you have to give me some level of authority.
Streamer and gamer, that a lot of people will want to know my take on.
No, they fucking won't, bro. No one has ever said, you know what, I just really want to hear Filbert, the guy himself's opinion on a newly released Korean MMO. I just could not go another fucking day without hearing this dude's opinion. No one has ever said that, you retard.
Does DSP actually like Crimson Desert?
No one has ever given a shit about your fucking opinion, mate.
Or is it really a bore? Because he's not going to pull any punches, and he's also
now let us be reminded of this. I'm pretty sure this year alone, Filbert, I think, got possibly two free games, or very late last year he got. I'm pretty sure he got Crizol for free, or he got another game for free. I can't remember what the game was called. And he proceeded to shit all over these games that he got for free, and then will sit here and deride the reviewers that get games for free and early and say they're not being genuine and how they have an agenda, blah 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 blah. But because they're not him, they're wrong.
not going to kiss butt. I have absolutely no reason.
Why is he censoring his language in this as well? I don't want to kiss the butt of the developers. I want to make sure that my reviewers love my reviews. Oh, I don't want to be annoying too many people. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
To say that this game is better than it.
Also, any man over the age of 40 who refers to his wife as baby is gay as hell.
It is. or worse than it is because I don't benefit. So I'm going to play it today for a lot of time. In fact, in order to cover it properly, okay, I changed my entire schedule today.
Oh god, all the 4 people watching should be so very grateful. Keep in mind that this week alone, I suspect that he actually spent an entire day dedicated to a new character, a singular new character in Street Fighter 6, a game that he has frequently said he fucking hates, and he just sucks at that game profoundly as well. He spent an entire day learning that character whilst on stream. He forced his audience to watch him practice and learn how, and he still fucking sucked. So, pathetic.
Because this game, oddly enough, releases at 3 p.m. Pacific time.
Who gives a shit, cunt?
I can't even think of another video game ever in history that I've...
Because, okay, so I believe Philbert has said on a number of occasions that he would wait on release day to go pick up games, then rush home and play them as quickly as he could. So this dude was one of those weirdos who'd sit outside a fucking game store and wait for the game to release. So,
ever play that releases at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And I was like, man, how am I going to do this? Because usually I stream from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m., take a break for dinner and to spend some time with my wife. And then I come back, around 7, and I stream till like 10. And I thought, well, I want to play a lot of this game today. Reason being, tomorrow I cannot be here, and then I'm also have my regularly scheduled day off on Saturday. So being that there's 2 days off after today, I don't want to just play a taste of this game, you know what I'm saying, and then be like, oh, I didn't cover enough of it. I want to play a lot. So what's the maximum that I could really play of this game if I were to start playing it right at 3
why is that your fucking audience's problem, cunt? Like, why?
p.m.? Well, I could just play straight through the day, all the way through until, say, 9:30, which is...
Or, here's a fucking suggestion, you absolute retard. Play it off stream and then give your audience an informed opinion and go, you know what, guys, I spent 3 or 4 hours playing this game. Oh, and I like this element, I don't like that element. For my opinion, it's X, Y, and Z. But you fucking won't. You're going to make everyone else's problem. You're such a dipshit, bro.
I usually would end my late stream. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. So I've redone the whole schedule. What we're going to do is hang out right now on this podcast, have a good time, and then when the podcast ends, so does the stream. All right? And then we'll come back later today, probably turn on the stream around 2:45 p.m. We'll hype it up for 15 minutes. And then when the game releases, we jump right in, we mess with it, and we play it all day. Right? It's going to be very interesting because I never do anything like that for a new release. Will it be good? I want to get a good 6-7 hours of this game in today. And then, once we're done playing a big chunk of it, I want to do like a special summary video that I'll actually leave.
Oh, so he wants to spend a significant portion of his stream playing the game, then make another fucking video talking about the stream he just fucking played of the game. Oh god, what an insight! What a giver! This man, he just loves his audience so very much. I mean, who would say no to such a content? I mean, god damn.
Because the highlighted video for the next few days on the channel, stating my initial impressions and reactions after having...
He wants so consistently to for other streamers, like more like top of my head, like I really enjoy Splattercat Gaming and Manly Badass Hero and Dre, especially as gaming streamers. Like so these guys get early access games and I enjoy watching them. And they just play the game. They'll say, this mechanic doesn't work particularly well, or something along those lines, or some positive constructive feedback. But they'll still play the game. They'll play the game for the hour, half an hour, whatever it is for their stream. Sorry, for that episode, and they'll move on. And it's very informative because you get to see them. You get to see the live reaction and stuff like that. But Philbert has to spend the fucking significant portion of his day. Well, what a shot to freeze on is this? Jesus Christ. A significant portion of his day playing the game and then spend the next 3 hours discussing the fucking game with the 4 people. Oh, God, this guy hates it. He just hates his audience. Christ.
Played it all day today. So it's going to be a fun day. Even if the game stinks, at least we'll know, and our answers, will be found on whether or not this is something that perhaps you'll be interested in playing. I'll be interested in continuing. It should be a good experiment, okay? So sit back and relax and hold on to your butts for today's stream. But in the meantime, we do have quite a lot to chill and do on this podcast. Like, we have a lot of topics to cover, okay? And we're going to do that in just a moment. But before we do, let's get to a couple shout-outs because people have already started being generous today.
Christ.
And
Let's move on from this gay shit.
Okay. We start off today with Stuart Barrett, celebrating 19 months as a member of... So, I'm very curious how this is going to work. I'm also curious, how will it perform on PC? Because I'm hearing different things. Some people are saying they're having horrible experiences, and others are like, oh, it's great. So, is it dependent on your hardware? I updated all my graphics drivers.
Oh, God.
In preparation for today, so should be a really interesting day, no matter what happens, right? So there you have it. Okay.
No, because it's a Philbit stream, so nothing ever fucking interesting happens on these streams.
Okay, so what I'd like to do now, all right? I'd like to talk about everything that we're currently doing with the games I'm playing.
Oh, Christ. So, he just spends fucking almost 15 minutes telling you his opinion about a game he's going to play, about what he's done to prepare for the game he's going to play, his ridiculous shout-outs to all his double-digit IQ retards. And then he has to tell you about more mundane shit.
Everyone is up to speed on all the current playthroughs and get you into, a knowledgeable place about what to expect on the channel, because I've been juggling quite a few different kinds of games. To the point where now you might be scratching your head like, well, what's going on with this one or that one? Is this one going to be continued to be played, etc.? All right. So for the record, there's only one or two other games in this whole month that I'm even interested in playing. For example, at the very end of the month, there's Life is Strange Reunion on March 26th. That's supposed to be the latest / last episode of Life is Strange that basically is going to tie up the story of Max and Chloe. Which is weird because Chloe's supposed to be dead in the plot, supposedly. So I'm interested in that. Now, that's something that we have to rush to play through and beat, but it's something that we could play casually, right? And then there's also another game called Screamer, which is some kind of a driving game. So that's at the end of the month. Do we absolutely have to rush to play those? Not really. But we also could if we need new content, depending on how things go with our current playthroughs, all right? What I'm trying to get...
Which the euphemism being, if Crimson Desert doesn't get shit for support, he's going to drop out like a bag of shit and jump over to Life is Strange and the other ridiculous game. Which again, like, imagine he'll play for one stream, bitch and moan about the whole thing, and because his dent's not going to like the fact he's playing something different. It's not a Pokemon game, and so they're going to leave him and not contribute.
Get at here is, after Crimson Desert, there's nothing super high priority this month. So we can focus on whatever we want, do whatever we want, and that's a good thing. I like to have control of the schedule. Say, oh, there's like 5 other games we're bogged down.
Actually, I could listen back. I have to listen back to that.
So we can focus on whatever we want, do whatever we want.
That's very true. He does say what. He doesn't say want. Wow. Whatever we want, whatever we want. Wow.
And that's a good thing. I like to have control of this.
That's a good thing because I'm an old cunt and I don't like to do two things for too long. I just apart from... And notice how today the wrist... I swear. Okay, so it's either him. It must be either him or one of the dents who says, but Phil, I like looking at the different wrist rests. Oh my god. It's one of his fucking dents. It has to be.
Schedule rather than say, oh, there's like 5 other games we're bogged down that we were going to have to play. It's not really like that. Okay.
So this man bitches and complains when there's no consistency or plan, but now he's happy as a pig in shit when there is no plan.
Okay, and so with that knowledge, let's talk about all the games that I'm currently playing. So
okay, rightio. So to recap, I'm going to talk about a game I haven't played yet, and I'm going to talk about the fact that the reviews are polarizing. I'm going to talk about the setup, my current setup, how I'm prepared to play the game. I'm going to give a shout out. I'm now going to talk about how my schedule is now free. I'm now going to talk about the games that I may be playing in the future. Fucking hell, bro. Like, just the opposite of fucking content. Just anti-content. This dude is an absolute black hole of content. This dude produces nothing.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Oh, another Final Fantasy. Oh, dude.
Well, here's the truth. I really like the game.
Dude, just fucking stop streaming. Stop. Like, go get a landscaping job. Do something off the internet, for fuck's sake. Like, come on.
I think it's outstanding. It's a really cool modern reimagining of
God.
Dragon Quest. The problem
He's fucking been playing this game for months.
is, for what I'm to understand, it's insanely long. Like, the playthrough right now is around 30 hours long, and people are like...
Which means it's 60 hours for him.
Oh, yeah, so you're a third through the game. A third? Excuse me? Yeah, apparently I'm only a third through the game.
Why are these podcasts so child-friendly? What child is fucking watching this?
Thinking, oh, this game will be like 40 hours, and so, we'll wrap it up soon. Oh, no. Not even close. And let's be honest. This game, out of everything that I've been doing in the last month and a half, has the least attendance. Because
no one wanted to see you play it, and this is the one game that you're going to play a hell or high water because you want to.
Least engagement and least support. That sucks. I love turn-based RPGs. I love classic JRPGs. This one is a modern reimagining of a classic in a really awesome way with the redone graphics and music. It's sad that I just can't get an audience for it.
Because the game is not particularly interesting for those who are not RPG fans, and you play it like a syphilitic aardvark with no thumbs.
Alright, however, I love it. I love the game. I like that it's chill vibes whenever we play.
Fucking dude, what is this dude's obsession with chill vibes? The man who's never worked hard in his fucking life is obsessed with being chill constantly. Christ.
And therefore, that's why I keep playing it. People are like, I don't get it. Why are you keep playing it if you're not really getting attendance or a lot of support for it?
See, this is the one game he's going to die on the hill for. So this game is perfectly reasonable to get like maybe 2 people to watch every 2 hours and make my $10. But any other game, any other fucking game like Stellar Blade or something along those lines that actually gets attendance. Oh shit, no, can't be playing that. No.
That's particularly why. It's kind of like the guilty pleasure game for me where people say, well, just play what you want. All right, well, I will.
And you can't play it off stream. No, you can't.
But then, you got to understand that there's going to be a playthrough that's not going to do very well.
Then don't play it, you dipshit.
As long as everything else is going well, it's okay, and that's the case here.
Look at the camera surprise expression like a woman for some reason.
We'll continue, but it's always going to kind of be
He has very feminine mannerisms.
Playthrough that's kind of on the back burner. Meaning, yes, I'll play it once or twice a week, but it's never really going to get a major focus. It's going to be the game that gets pushed to the side when other new things and exciting things are happening. And therefore, we'll see how much we play it next week. Hopefully 2 streams and 6 hours of advancement would be nice. We'll have to see. Okay? Okay. RimWorld. We actually just...
Christ, he's still talking about RimWorld. My God. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to cut it here because I want to cut off my own ears and eat them at this stage. But yeah, this is one of the most contemporary podcasts I feel. But this dude is an absolute entertainment vacuum. He sucks entertainment out of any fucking thing he touches. But thanks for watching, guys, and thanks to new subscribers, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye for now.